I nearly doubled my prices. I'm constantly onboarding new clients with less effort. I was able to get out of this hustle mentality, and I was able to adapt more of a mentality that clients will come to me effortlessly. And the funny thing is they do. I'm now working with much better clients. They fit to me personally better. For the reason why I decided to start working with Bogdan is because he really, 1 or 2 calls, he was really able to understand my situation from a business perspective and also from an emotional perspective, which was something that was really important to me. Hello everyone, my name is Matthias Loesche and I'm the founder of a digital marketing agency in Munich, Germany, and we're basically generating leads for coaching and consulting businesses through Facebook and YouTube ads. And I briefly want to talk about the collaboration with Bogdan in this very video here. What my situation was before the coaching with Bogdan, what the situation is now after 6 weeks, what are the results, and how the collaboration feels, how it feels to work with Bogdan. So I originally met Bogdan in a mastermind, and we've been in a huge community there, but somehow we lost touch then after we left both this mastermind. But we catched up on Facebook again and started chatting, and I had a very interesting conversation about mindset and standards, which was my initial problem. So as I said, I'm running a marketing agency, and if you run an agency in the beginning, especially when you start out in the first 1, 2 or 3 years maybe, you're struggling with standards, right? Standards in your business, the standard of clientele. And I found myself completely overwhelmed with too many clients, with the wrong clients, constantly in this mentality, in this hustle mentality, to put more time into manual lead generation to get more clients, right? And I got to a point where I did not feel very happy and comfortable in my business anymore. And that's when actually at the right point in time, Bogdan came up, and then we started chatting and had a beautiful conversation about all this, about this hamster wheel you're in when you run an agency and having standards when it comes to working with clients, right? And after only a few sessions, I already started raising my prices. I guess I doubled my prices in the first few weeks, and Bogdan really helped me to get the confidence in myself, in my offer, ensuring myself again that I deliver an amazing service that really helps companies to grow, yeah, and therefore that I should raise my standards, work with bigger clients where I can charge more money for, and have less work to do. And this was the first and most important takeaway, I guess, in the first 2 or 3 weeks, which was really amazing. And it really surprises me on each and every call when I'm with Bogdan. On each and every call, he finds something new, a small bottleneck in my mindset or in my company that I can fix. And the funny thing is, I always have the answers. I always already know how to fix it, but I just cannot really put my finger on it. I just don't know how to clear up the mess in my mind sometimes and really go for what I want to do. And Bogdan is really amazing in figuring out what you really want to have, building this clarity in your mind, and helping you to really go for what you're looking for. I hope this makes sense now if you're watching this. So yeah, and what I gained so far after 6 weeks, I guess we're 6 weeks now into this coaching, and what I gained so far is I nearly doubled my prices, maybe even more, I cannot even remember. I'm constantly onboarding new clients with less effort because I was able to get out of this hustle mentality, and I was able to adapt more of a mentality that clients will come to me effortlessly, somehow. And the funny thing is they do. Either they come from a YouTube channel, they come through referrals, or somehow I find a client here and then they're always a client. Or people buy the next level program, or they renew the contract with us as an agency. Somehow this always works. I'm now working with much better clients. They fit to me personally better. They're more premium, quote unquote premium, let's say. They're able to afford higher prices, more established companies. And that's something that that's really beautiful, to be honest. And the reason maybe that's interesting for you. The reason why I decided to start working with Bogdan is because he was able in 1 or 2 calls, I cannot remember clearly, but 1 or 2 calls, he was really able to understand my situation from a business perspective and also from an emotional perspective, which was something that was really important to me. He was able to relate to my situation because I had let's say, something like a breakup, if you will. I had a business partner who was working with me in this company, right? And he left at the beginning of this year, and it was really tough for me to run this whole business now myself without support of my business partner. I had to do everything in my business. I was completely overwhelmed, right? And I had no one really to talk to because all my friends, my network, there are some entrepreneurs here and there, but not on the same wavelengths as I am, or not on the same level, if you will. And I really had no one to talk to when it comes to business and the mindset that you need to have a business. And he was able in 2 calls really to understand this, to put himself into my shoes and really give me advice how to get out of this bad mindset state, if you will, and connect more with my higher self. That's how he's always calling it, right? And allowing myself to really onboard clients with less effort, on a more continuous way, on a more consistent way, let's say, without being in this hustle mindset and this uncertainty of I don't know where the next client will be coming from. And the beautiful thing is really, as I said, now I'm working with less clients, but so much better clients. Somehow they find their way to my service. They're coming from either from YouTube referrals or however from manual outreach. And this is something that is amazing. And well, we're just 6 weeks into the program. I'm looking forward to the next 5 or 6 weeks that are left. And yeah, that being said, I'm very grateful for working with Bogdan, and I can highly recommend anyone who is in business, who already got who already achieved, let's say, a certain state, and maybe already knows what to do from a business perspective, but really just needs this mindset support, that you build up your own mindset in order to go for the strategies. Yeah, I can highly recommend this, and you will see life will be so much easier. You will enjoy working in your business again, and somehow you will be able to get more clients then, just from those mindset shifts and viewing the world from a different perspective. So yeah, well, that being said, and if you have questions to me, or if you want to reach out to me, you can find me on Instagram. Simply type in my name, Matthias Loesche, Loesche. And if you get questions about this, feel free. I can highly recommend working with Bogdan. See you then. Bye bye.